All right, now let's take a look at another option from the S mount. You're gonna see how we're gonna sector the foot differently, and it's gonna open up a whole bunch of other submissions that we can use, okay? So Coach Brandon's gonna be here on top. We'll put him in the mount position. And his goal is to set up into the S mount. Now, getting there with no energy from your opponent can be a challenge, right? If he's trying to scoop me up, go ahead, so he's setting. If he can kind of open that line up, he can make it happen, okay? But it takes a bit of effort, all right? If I'm down here and I'm over here like this, maybe I start to shrimp escape or hip escape, I'm pushing here, he can easily make the transition. I give him the green light for that, okay? Now you'll see where this knee up here is in position. His goal is to get that foot over this arm. Boom, and he sits on me, making me carry his weight, okay? It changes the entire dynamic of this drill, which is awesome, all right? Now that he's in this position, going from the S mount to that foot in this sector, it opens up a big wormhole. The first one is just literally a vertical arm bar, right? So he's gonna take the leg, throw it over my face, boom, he's already in position. See that hand plant he did? Rewind that for a second for him. Boom, he's right there. That hand drops into position. He grabs the arm and he kicks over the face, and he's already in the arm bar. He can slowly bridge to that direction and it's on. Maybe he wants the full arm bar, it's fine. Finish the spin, fall back and set it up and lock it down, okay? So that's gonna be your A option for this level, all right? So again, he's here, right? I start to shrimp escape a little bit. He throws that knee up into position. Then he sits on me and lifts that foot over nice and easy. It gives me a lot more weight to compress me, right? Once he's there, he's gonna hand plant, grab the arm, outside inside kick over, and then slowly hip that direction, setting it up. Or finish that helicopter rotation. He drops down, boom, and he takes a regular arm bar, okay? Secondary option, right? He's here in the mount position. Everything's the same. He gets to that S mount with the foot over the shoulder. I know what you're thinking, right? Classic, right? Why not do the triangle? And that's exactly where we want to be. We're going to give you two options on this, right? First one, traditional, lock it down, figure four with the ankle into the knee pit, right? So he's going to try and get all the way in there nice and deep. That's it. Notice the hand plant still comes into play and the weight is compacting me. You can tell by my change in my voice, okay? Good. He sets it up and there it is. Much like our guard triangle, what he's gonna do is he's looking to hip forward in this position, take that foot over there, curl it up, and kick it out, skewing the triangle and making it really tight, right? Which is awesome. But let's say they're really big shouldered, or, right, you got short legs. It's gotta happen, okay? If that's the case, you still got the one behind the head, which is awesome. He just puts his shin over his ankle, and then he slowly walks his hands that way while skewing the triangle. That's it. Notice I can't finish my sentence. It works, okay? So two more times, figure four, foot goes into the knee pit, right? Keeping this arm under the chin is optimal, right? That's it. And then he slowly starts to skew the triangle and curl that foot out. That's it, okay? Other option, broad shoulders and short legs, put your shin on top of your ankle, using this thigh to push my head that way as he walks that way. And there's your choke, okay? Either way, he can now set up the finishes on top of me, or if we have to roll over, we can do it as well, okay? So from this position, whether it's the hook or it's the shin over the ankle, he's got a couple of options to play out. The first one is he takes that V1 or Americana lock to the shoulder, okay? Second one, the wrist, he compresses into my elbow and into his body, right? And then finally, he can armbar across his body, right? If he's there, maybe I roll him over, or he has to take the bottom. Not my favorite, but if he has to, he has to. He has the triangle finish, and he can attack the arm inside again. Shoulder lock, Americana. There's your wrist lock compacting, and then here is the arm bar from that position, okay? So it gives you a lot more options. I think sometimes we think singularly about things like the triangle or the arm bar, and really we can borrow from some other of our arts, right? Like shoot wrestling's really great about chain locking, catch, really great about chain locking. And so great, we have traditionally a triangle, we have an arm bar, but how are the ways that we can deploy variations of those, right? Okay, and what I mean by that is if you know that if I hold this steady and I push here, that's affecting his elbow. Well, can I also do that with this part of my arm? Can I do that with my shoulder, right? Can I do that with my neck? Could I do it with my armpit, right? So the more reps you put into a lot of the traditional locks or sweeps or anything else, you're gonna find variations from. So high volume repetition, repetition is the mother of all skills, and all fear is lost through repetition. So try those out. Hopefully that'll help up the percentage on your submission game and your positional control.